Third time's a charm, so let's see if we can actually
let's
keep
just
this
hope
time
that the internet stays until the end of the race. But oh, so he gets.
So we have to give the position back.
So it's now.
The Jacko has an illegal overtake, and now.
Oh no! No way, man. Show. Oh, sorry, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the watchers that were watching. Like, my internet is not very great at all, so yeah, it keeps disconnecting. But hopefully we'll make it to the end.
Yeah, no problem. These things happen. So that's what the test stream is for.
It's only pre-season. It's only pre-season. As well, let's just say this: Cassidy is in the best position he could hope for.
He's actually in P1, but he can't do the restart. I think Robin will go straight into the pits probably.
I think the safety car will come in this lap because Wrecker will just catch up. He's on the hard tires though. That's not very smart. If I was him and if he's listening right now.
This lap for the mediums. He can still. But I think the safety car will be in this lap, so.
Yeah, definitely, because he is closing up and the whole train is back again. But
yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think. I think only Gijs needs to stay out because he wants track position over the new tires.
Yeah, but if you're, I probably agree.
Yeah, but Robin Gravers' race is pretty damn over. Let's just say the least. And for everyone who is back watching, there didn't happen anything special. Just safety car restart at this point, so hopefully everyone is in time again to watch the race. Yes, there are 7 people now, and sorry for the disconnect again, because my internet is just... As Robin Gravers is taking them away. Maybe he is instantly taking his drive-through.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe
weaving,
probably.
As Cassidy's close though, and he isn't going into the pits, and there he goes. He's doing a Max Verstappen, and Gijs
behind him.
They were sweeping.
What a restart!
Well, look at Michael. He can go up to P3, and he's braking really late. Yep, and that's costing him a lot of positions. He is close. Oh, that's definitely a track warning. Look at TVA Football. They are all really close.
They're 4
braking. Oh, that's damage for his front wing for TVA Football.
Oh.
Look at that Sex. He's getting pushed wide. Let's keep it clean, guys. That Sex does so. Van Dungen picks up another penalty.
Get a flag. Oh, Mr. Van Dongen.
Look at Ruben.
Ruben goes for the dive bomb on that Sex.
But the exit speed isn't very good from him. As Balbo is in P11, but he's trying to overtake on the outside of turn 7. Is this going to work?
Yeah, he does actually. What a move by Balbo.
What a move. Yeah, and he's on the back of Bolo. And there is a little internet sign by Bolo, but that can just be me.
No, also for me. Only Bolo.
Okay, let's have a look. Chaco closing on to Olivier, and he is going for the dive bomb. Oh, keep it clean, pushing each other wide though.
Yeah.
The two McLarens.
But I don't think Oliver is too happy as he keeps clean. Good.
He keeps clean. That's Reckler. Maybe he's going for the overtake on his teammate. If he can snatch some points, like the quote from Michael Schumacher, you first have to finish counts really. As Robin Gravers is in the pit lane for his drive-through.
TVH Football and Essex are going side by side, and Ruben has the best seat in the house. TVH Football actually get a treat. Oh my goodness!
That's a big crash. And I was on board with that.
Oh,
and that's a safety car.
What a crash!
That's a safety car.
Jeez.
Wow.
On the same place as Roman Grosjean went.
Exactly.
Through the barrier there. and I got instant flashbacks, but this time going.
Yeah,
They
I
both
was
went into the
actually
wall.
on board with the crash, but Cassidy won't be happy with that. He got a big gap already to Michael F1, but that gap will shrink again.
I think the person who's least happy is Essex, because I had a view from Ruben and it looked like it was just a bit close, but I think the TVS football touched his right rear tire and they just went, and they both were sent into Narnia. So
Things like that happen. It's only pre-season, but then again, not very clean if that was an accident by anyone.
exactly, but we only have 12 guys
Yeah, and
landing.
look
But
at
I
Rackler.
didn't actually notice it because I believe Sadio Mano was upside down.
Yeah.
Then Scar and Matey Boy both crashed in the same corner where actually Sadio Mano went upside down. I think it's turn 6 there, or turn 5, I don't know. But in the fast sweeping section to the left hand side,
And
actually Michael's coming into the
I
pits.
think this is a very smart move. In my opinion, I would go to softs because the softs leased 9 laps for Michael
Yeah,
F1.
okay, if they, yeah.
And if they do one more lap or two under the safety car, he can maybe stretch those to the end.
Yeah, of course the car's lighter now, so I think you've got a good point there. I would also go for the softs.
Rackler had a drive-through penalty because he went through the pits without stopping for tires, as Robin Gravers pitted for the softs as well.
Wait, Regler went through the pit lane without pitting for tires?
Yes, so I think he had a drive-through.
Yeah, but did he?
I didn't see that pop up.
Me neither, but you can't. Let's see. Regler. No, Regler didn't have a drive-through.
What? Oh, and I think Ruben picked up damage under the safety car. Yes, he did. Oh, that's not ideal for him.
And he also gets a 5-second penalty, and so does Gijs.
Oh, and if he pits now, he will get 5 seconds.
Yeah, the race is just thrown into Cassidy's and Michael's hands. If they don't come together, which they probably won't because I believe they are good mates, so they probably won't, then if they just cruise to the finish, then it would be quite an easy one for them.
Yeah, and I think they are willing to become teammates this season as well, so that's a really good thing for them.
Yep, same like last season, the Racing Point, especially I believe early days in the season, because that was when I commentated, so I know a bit from that. They were actually one of the best duos. I believe they were actually leading the championship, but then the consistency from Michael and his qualifying form went downhill a bit, but still, yeah. But it's interesting. Are you gonna pit for softs now?
Let's see. Cassidy is not. Ruben is. He has damage, so I think that's why.
But guys like Arne, who are on 8-lap-old hards.
Yeah, I don't know why he isn't pitting. I would pit.
Yeah, but why not?
But this is playing into the hands from Ballboy. Yeah, he's on fresh softs. Let's see if someone has any penalties though, because Gijs has 5 seconds, Bolo has 3, Van Dungen has 6, and Rackler has 6.
So is Ballboy the dark horse to win this race?
Well, he has the best tires in the top 9, but he still has to overtake 9 or 8 people. But exactly. I think he's definitely on for a podium.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was about to say that. But I think it will be really hard to catch the Mercedes boys because they are on fresh medium. They had the best pace the whole race. So if they can form a gap while he's stuck in traffic. So I think they will have to work together for the first few laps.
As Chaco is actually overtaking Oliver under the safety car.
Well, that's interesting to say the least.
That's very interesting actually. And look at Oliver. He is willing. Well, I think that worked out for Jacko, but I don't know if that's legal.
Yeah, and well, it's a pre-season race, so I don't think it's too bad, but...
And I think the safety car will be in.
Maybe Oliver went off or something, but yeah, safety car in this lap, but there are only 12 laps left, so let's see... yeah,
let's have a look, let's keep a close eye on Ballboy as well. Let's see. Cassidy is maintaining the pace now because the safety car is in this lap.
Yep.
Look at Michael. He's close and he is really good at the safety car restarts because I raced him last season and he was rapid. And he has 100% ERS, the man who was on pole position, so let's see if it's gonna be Mercedes carnage. I don't hope so. And Cassidy went. Oh, and he went wide.
Cassidy went off there.
Michael F1 had a big moment of oversteer, but Gijs was sleeping.
Had a really bad restart there.
As Arno is on his tail, but Bolo and Jacko are as well.
Ballboy also. Loads of things happening. Ballboy going for the dive, not quite.
And Van Dungen is actually overtaking Oliver while he was having a very bad race.
Michael gets pinched onto the curb there, has actually left Oliver by, which is good.
Ballboy is being overtaken by Rackler. And Rackler is... Wow, what a move!
Double overtake.
What a move!
The man who spun at least 6 times this race is now into P8.
Exactly, so never give up. As Bolo is going for the dive bomb, or is he? Jacko overtaking Bolo around the outside there and going for the dive bomb here on Arno. Oh, that's not very great.
There goes Jacko.
That's one position for Van Dungen and Rackler again. As Ballboy on his new fresh softs chasing them. Gaps are beginning to form in the lead though, because Gijs is already 2.5 seconds clear from Michael. Or Michael is already 2.5 seconds clear from Gijs.
Yeah, but if they won't do anything stupid, I think it will be a Mercedes one too.
Yeah, but look at Cassidy's ERS though. He is using loads.
Yep.
So if Michael F1 can somehow get into the DRS and he can save up some ERS, he can possibly go for the win, as Cassidy sets the fastest lap of the race.
As Ballboy is looking really racy here, can he pass Rackler?
He has loads of ERS as well. Is he going to brake later for than Rackler? He is, but Michael F1 or Michel van Dungen outbrakes himself into turn 1. As Oliver, Ruben and Robin Gravers are really close as well. As Robin Gravers pulls out a very nice move around the outside of turn 2, but he's side by side with Ruben. Braking for turn 3. Is he keeping the inside line? Yes, he does. As Oliver, as you said, on his old hard tires is really dropping.
Yeah, same for Arno, who's also really struggling.
Oh, Ruben with the dive bomb on Robin. But he doesn't make it, as Jacko is closing. Oh, and he thinks the better of it, as Ruben is sliding his way into Oliver. Oh, that's not great. But that wasn't intentional by Ruben, I saw that happening. As Ruben has made 2 overtakes actually now. Look at Ballboy.
Oh, side by side here. Can Rackler go
you don't want to
P6?
Oh, wow, and Ballboy. It's around the outside. Oh, Michel van Dungen has spun around. And Robin,
he has lost his front wing.
But he isn't out.
Wow, he got quite lucky there.
Exactly.
I've got to say, he was quite
DRS
lucky.
is enabled, and look at Michael F1. He is in the DRS range.
Yep, now there's a virtual safety car.
Ooh, so actually Van Dungen's race is still not over, as Jacko is pitting as well. Oh, and he has left the session, never mind.
Yep, so we've got
11 drivers.
11 drivers.
Jacko changes his front wing and goes to the soft tires, but then again, he's out of the points. There's nothing to get anymore.
I don't know, but there is a glitch where you can't see your virtual safety car delta, so let's hope everybody's careful and doesn't get a drive-through.
Look at Rackler though, he is on the fresh mediums behind Bolo on old hards and Arno and Gijs as well. So if he can get onto the podium, that would be class.
Yeah.
There is a glitch as well, I think, that you can't see when the safety car is ending. So let's have a look.
So,
because Michael F1 was 7 tenths behind. Yep, and there goes Jacko.
Jacko gets the drive-through penalty. Well, he was in last anyways.
Yeah, but...
As Arno, Gijs had a bad restart. Arno and Gijs are going for it.
And look at Bolo. Teammates in the Williams. Is he going for the dive bomb? No, he doesn't. Ballboy is still close behind as well, but he needs to make moves on these fresh softs because they are going to drop off.
Yep.
As I think this is playing...
Great exit.
Oh, look at this.
How many can he get here? Gijs is going into the pits.
Wow, I don't know if that's very smart though. Well, as Rackler is behind these two battling, so if they're making a mistake... Oh, he breaks really late.
As Ballboy actually goes for the switchback here.
What a switchback. Can he make the move stick though? Rackler's in the inside. He needs to break later, but Rackler is breaking really late. Can he stick this around the outside? Yes, he can. But this is going to be... Oh... Clean racing from them. Ballboy backs out.
Yep.
And have a look at Rackler. Rackler is behind Arno. But Rackler though has a 6-second penalty. So he isn't really...
Yep. But if Michael, not Michael...
I think he's going for the move now.
overtakes Arno, he's actually on the podium because he doesn't have any penalties. But Arno's going defensive here for Rackler.
And look at Ballboy, who's still very close. He definitely is feeling the dirty air though. But look at Rackler, he's going for the move. No, he isn't. Now he has a better exit, but he's getting... He's... Well, that's not great from Arno. What is he doing? Oh, he needs to watch his rear mirror because this isn't very great. But look at this, Ballboy.
Michael is actually taking the lead, but Ballboy is going for it as well.
Is he going for the dive bomb? Yes, he will. And he will break very, very late. And he is still not passed. Yes, Arno is in the front seat, and he is.
Good lad. Nice.
He's onto a provisional podium. As I said, this can play into the hands of Ballboy with his fresh softs. As Jacko takes the fastest lap, that's the only thing he can actually...
I think we now are gonna focus, I think it's probably best to focus on the lead. Because everything is kicking off behind them. But I think everything's settling down now a bit. Maybe P6 and P7. But Cassidy and Michael for the race lead.
And I still think that Cassidy is in a better seat. He is, well, they are pretty much equal on ERS, but he has the DRS, so he can save up some ERS for the last lap maybe, and attack him in the last stage of the race.
I honestly don't know, because Michael does have a bit more ERS, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, let's just say at least that Cassidy is going for the overtake right now.
Yep. I think that's true, and I think that will be the whole story of this race. But Michael isn't using his ERS, but so is Cassidy.
Cassidy is using... Oh, and he's braking on the straight. So, as I said, I think he is willing... Oh, and as Ballboy is overtaking Bolo. And onto P3. Yep. So, if something happens with the two leaders, he is...
Oh, Robin and Arno. Yeah, Arno doesn't give Robin any space.
Oh, and Rackler. No way. Rackler. Oh. Ruben.
With his 8th spin of the day, but this is probably the most painful.
3 wide.
3 wide there.
And and Arno is on his old tires, really, really struggling. As this is close racing. Let's keep it clean.
Yep, I think everything is settling down a bit, but...
Let's look at Cassidy then again. Cassidy, I think he wants to stay behind.
Yeah.
Because he was braking on the straight.
Yeah, I agree. And he isn't using any ERS, but now they can lose a lot of time because they've built such an enormous gap to Ballboy.
Yeah, so they are not in any danger of the guys behind, so it's just these two battling for the lead. Let's see if he wants to overtake now.
I think he's going for it because he is using his ERS.
Yes, he is. Michael stays behind.
Will be interesting because I don't know what the...
And look at Bolo. Bolo on his old hard tires is overtaking Ballboy.
I think the softs are really dropping off right now.
Yeah, like I said, you really want to attack in this beginning stage of the tire, because the tire will now drop off and he will lose some time.
But Bolo obviously does have. For I keep saying Michael.
Michael,
Ballboy. Yeah, I'll just call him Ballboy, otherwise we'll get really confused.
Let's see, Robin Gravers is close to Arno. And he is not going for the move here. Very smart, because it's just not an overtaking position really. But maybe he is going for it here. No, he isn't. He's staying behind and just lining up the move on the back straight. As he's opening up the DRS, but he...
Oh, yellow flag.
Oh, and that is Jacko.
Yep.
Jacko spinning around. And I think Van Dungen wants to go get the fastest lap, but he needs to come out in front of the leaders. Otherwise, he will have a lap less to take the fastest lap.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. He still has one lap, but I think... No.
Look at Cassidy. Cassidy is using. Michael F1 isn't. But Cassidy is... Michael F1 is doing the exact same thing.
Oh, Mitchell is actually Mitchell's AI.
So Cassidy, is he getting a slip or a DRS now?
He is. He's getting a
Yes, he
DRS.
is. So this is playing into the hands of Cassidy.
As Michael and Bolo are now side by side.
Michael, it's Ballboy again, but look at them. They both have a DRS, and Ballboy is in front. But let's just think about Bolo has a penalty and is on hard tires, so. I think Ballboy just wants to stick within the seconds, or he really wants to get this on track.
Yep.
In my opinion, on track, the podium on track is way better than on penalties.
Yep.
I think Ballboy thinks the same about that. But let's look at Michael F1 and Cassidy, because they are entering in a few corners the last lap of the race.
So, let's see what will happen. Michael has 50% of ERS and Cassidy has 30%. Oh, but they are both using a lot of ERS already.
Yeah, I don't think that's very smart.
Is it gonna end?
He's closing. He's using everything. He's going to use everything he has. And he's passed, so if I was him, I would disable the ERS now. Yes, he does. Cassidy, can he line up the move for the second DRS?
I think that is his strategy, because he has saved ERS, but he isn't using any ERS. So.
This isn't very smart from Cassidy, because I don't think. Michael is going wide, and he's really close. These two Mercedes guys, it's like back in 2016, where Rosberg and Hamilton were fighting, or it was 2015. I can't
14,
remember.
I believe. It doesn't matter.
As Michael gets a snap of oversteer.
Where
Cassidy's really close. He needs to line up the move.
Yeah.
But he
gets oversteer, and that will kill his momentum.
The dirty air is just.
Kenny, no, he can't do it. Last corner is his only shot. Let's see, they are going into the last few corners now.
But they both have 20% ERS, so I don't... Oh, Cassidy is... Oh, nah, I think this is the win for Michael F1, unless he does something really stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, Cassidy is close. Ballboy has spun on the last lap.
No
for
way.
The podium.
No,
but
Michael F1 wins.
It's a Mercedes 1-2 with Michael winning.
The pre-season race.
The second podium position will go to Bolo, I believe, on his debut.
I maybe don't think so, because Ruben has less penalties. Will he get it?
Yeah.
Yes, he will.
Bolo.
Robin Gravers with a nice comeback drive. Oh, he's actually dropping positions. Oh, Ballboy. Ballboy. He came home 6th on penalties, because Rackler is 9th in front.
Rackler
wow, what a race.
2 points, wow.
Yeah, exactly. as Jacko is the last one to finish because Van Dungen is in AI and he already finished. Wow, what a race!
Yep.
Bolo gets the podium position on his old hard tires. Incredible performance.
What a race, man. Unbelievable.
And I think this was a very good race. It was very clean, apart from some accidents, but these things happen in the heat of the moment.
Exactly.
And there he is. Michael F1 with a British podium.
Yeah.
So is this a sign for the upcoming season?
Well,
3 British
Mercedes
drivers.
won too. And
Yeah.
I think maybe we'll see another British formation in Mercedes next year.
Because these two are loving the Mercedes and they are willing to be each other's teammate.
Exactly.
It's time for us to set up the interviews.
Yep, let's go to the interview room.
And I'm already thanking all the watchers to have come and watch this race.
Exactly.
Some slight disconnect. But yeah, these things happen. It's only pre-season. And for all the people that are leaving now because they don't want to hear the interviews, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
But I think I am going to the party, and yeah, are you in the party as well? I will have a look. Yeah, okay. As we are in the party for the post-race interviews, and now we're waiting for the drivers to come. All the drivers are coming in. And we have our race winner, Michael F1. Congratulations. Wow, what a performance. First getting pole position in qualifying, which we expected a little bit because you were fast last season as well, but talk us through the qualifying.
First run, it wasn't really that good. It was more of a cautious lap because I almost lost it coming out of turn 2. And in the middle sector, went a bit wide a few corners, so it was just trying to get a decent lap in, which it was at the end for P7. And so all I did was just empty the car out of fuel, and hopefully I can manage to get those corners right that I've lost time on. And thankfully it did, and managed to get pole, which was surprising to me. I thought we would get P3.
Well, I think it was a very good lap, but then again, that was good. The race, in my opinion, Cassidy was looking very good to win all the time, but eventually you pulled out as the winner. Talk us through.
Yeah, I was surprised by that as well. Like in the early part of the race, I had a heavy fuel, and as soon as Cassidy was in second, I knew it would get past eventually, so I just let him go and see if he can open a gap together. But as soon as he took the lead, he was struggling, so we were pretty much letting each other back and forth, really. I don't know if that's just a nerve of being up front, or it's just a good thing being behind another driver.
Yeah, were you two teaming up together to open up the gap?
That was the plan at the beginning, and as soon as we got to the later part of the stage, especially after the last safety car, we decided just to pull out and not fight. And then I think with 5 or 4 laps ago, I asked Cass, "Do you want to fight or not?" Which was, which was, I don't know if it would have been risky or not. We were good, clean drivers.
Yeah, it was a really clean battle. And we saw you braking on the straight, stay behind, and saving up ERS. Were you planning to do a late attack, or did you want to overtake early and maybe create a 1 second gap?
Well, I wanted to attack on the last lap if I could. If I didn't, then I'll let Cassidy have it. But to be fair, he did the same to me the lap before, which was very sneaky. But yeah, managed to get through. And we were talking about we'd just do like go side by side towards the finish. But there was always a sneaky suspicion he might sneak it away from me. But if he did, I would still be very happy with our performance today.
Yeah, and I think, do you want to be teammates with Cassidy, or?
We were talking about it last week, but it didn't happen at the end. But I have no problems with that.
Well, this is a very good side to the season, because winning the first race, and maybe with your teammate, 1-2. That's good.
Yeah, and I don't think I can't remember the last time that has happened, especially on an opening race.
I can't remember either, but that was a great race, and well, thanks for racing.
Thank you.
And I think Cassidy is in here as well. And Thijs, you can do the comment. You can do the interview.
Cassidy, talk us through it. Qualifying, I believe you were P4, 2 tenths of pole. Was that surprisingly good, surprisingly disappointing? What were your thoughts on that?
Well, I thought I could have got a few tenths faster because I got held up in my final run. There was people just on the outlap that on the given way. They were just
Yeah, I saw that.
So I didn't know what they were doing. So that kind of cost me, you know what I mean? Starting, I think I started fourth or something.
Yeah, I believe so. And then the race, I think it started out really good because you had a really good start actually. You passed the Red Bull, and then I believe Sadio Mano actually had some damage, so you two could pull ahead. So talk us through that. Well, I think you two.
It was happening, man. And then when me and Michael was hilling away, and then I came out, man, and then we were all bunched back up. And then we started pulling away again.
Yeah, I think the battle was quite clean, so that's good. But what are your expectations for next season? Are you want to go for the title, or for constructors title, or both, or what? What are the plans?
Just better than probably more than last year. I finished 6th, I think, overall last year. 6th or 7th, I think. Just like improving that, you know.
Yeah.
Only won one race last year, so.
Yeah. Okay. That's. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you in a few more races. So thank you and congrats on the podium.
Hey, bother, guys. Thanks for commentating as well, lad.
Yeah, no problem.
And next is Bolo. Is he here?
I don't think so.
It's Ruben here.
I also don't think so. I think the next one is probably
Ball Boy or
Ball
Arno.
Boy.
Yeah.
It's Ball Boy.
Wow.
Is it? Okay.
What happened on the last lap? Because I'm quite curious about that.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot. No, basically, right. I wasn't even going full power. I actually backed off the throttle. Third to last corner, the car just spun around for some reason. So, yeah, I knew because, of course, I would have got the podium, but I don't know. I just don't know what happened. I took the same line the whole race, and that one time it didn't work. So that was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, obviously a bit of a shame, but it's only pre-season, so not too bad. You had a good pace with the ultimate strategy, so yeah.
Yeah, the softs. I mean, nobody else or quite few people chose the softs at the end, which was surprising. But yeah, no, it's Yeah, I mean, like you said though, nobody really remembers where you finished in pre-season, so
Yeah,
it's all
exactly.
about the real races. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad that I
true.
had my crash today, not in round one or
Yeah.
something.
But your consistency is always right up there. So if you if you just get this little mistake out now, I'm sure you can fix it for the real season and can be as strong or even stronger.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It was nice battling for third and not 13th, so
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was really cool.
Yeah, because obviously in F1 you are always quite high in the points, but always with safety cars in the end. But it's good to see you back up there fighting for wins and podiums.
Yeah, and onwards and upwards to the next race, and yeah, once again, thanks for the stream. Although,
No
should
problem.
I say the streams, because I can see there's
Yeah,
more than one, so.
There's,
technical issues. But... okay. And who's next? Make sure you can do it.
I think next one is Oliver. If he's here, I can't really see. Okay, well there he is. Well, talk us through. You had a pretty poor qualifying, crashing out. I think. Yeah, and then you had, of course, you had a backlog because you started P19. But I think you did a one stop, if I'm correct. Slow and steady wins the race. But you still have points, and of course you made some mistakes in the strategy. But looking forward to the season, you know this mistakes. You can set them right, and then maybe just fight for P5s because I think you came home P9 or P. I can't remember. Exactly, gaining 12 positions without a penalty actually, and some clean racing, so that's nice. Looking forward to the season, of course. We also hope you can get this party started and maybe fight for podiums and wins, actually. We don't know. Well, thank you for driving today, and great getting to the points. And next, I think it's Jacko. Well, Jacko, um, I think you expected a lot more from this race. Yeah. I think we catch that on stream. You were down the inside in turn 7, I believe, and he turned in. But yeah, you can have a chat with him after this race. I think you did put up some great performance, but just unlucky to spin around sometimes. But then again, you can practice a lot more, and you're definitely up there for the podiums, though. Ball boy. Well, we will see. We catched everything on the stream. You had some very nice moves, clean racing, fast racing as well. So, what are your expectations for the season? I think next week is still pre-season. Then we have. Yeah, I think we have 1 week break into it. But are you like willing to become champion, or just is your aim winning races? Definitely, if you get laps right, you will be up there. Thanks for racing today. Thank you very much, and good luck for next week. Yes.
Up for me in turn 1 when they were coming out of the pits, and that just ruined my lap completely, so I had to go off wide. And only got P10 in the end, then got on my 3rd lap, got dirty air off the Haas, and the race about me and Jacko. Turn 4, I believe it was. I was gonna make the move on his outside, but then he just kind of shut the door on me. I did brake, but clearly he just didn't realise I was there. And then we came together again when we're trying to get ahead of somebody who picked up damage. I'm not sure who it was, and then he just pushed me off into the sign, and at that point I just completely couldn't really be asked to do the race anymore, especially when I spun again. Just
I understand that.
Nothing at all went right today. It's not what I want to start off with.
Well, luckily for you it's pre-season, and it can only go upwards from here.
Yeah, if I'd rather not have that happen in the first round.
Yeah, I understand that, but luckily it's only pre-season now, so nothing too bad. But of course, not the ideal way to start off the season. So I believe that was everyone.
I think there's one more man in the party, but I don't know if he raced today. It's Senna Fighter. So that's it. That's everyone. And yeah, well, to all the remaining 3 watchers, thanks for watching today. And yeah, sorry for all the disconnects and the problems in the stream, but we will fix it for the next pre-season.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think we'll see you guys in Spain next race, right? Is it next race?
Yes, we will be.
Yeah, next race of course, but it's also next.
Yeah, it's next week Spain, 7 p.m. UK time on the Monday for F3 and F4 at the same time. So hopefully everyone is watching again, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.